people think that grief is only attached to death of a person, and that's not true. You can grieve the loss of a job, you can grieve the loss of your hair, actually, you know, like now I don't have my curls anymore. I don't know what to do. I can't put a ponytail, whatever. You can grieve anything, and people go through stages. And so I'm glad that you said that, because a lot of people don't understand that that is truly a process that we go through in any area of our lives.
Hey, hey there. Thank you so much for joining us again for another episode of Talkative Tuesday, brought to you by Be Well Travel and Lifestyle Magazine. My name is Carmen Ray, and I am the founder of this amazing publication that's put together for women entrepreneurs. We have three pillars. We want to make sure that women entrepreneurs, as part of our network and beyond, is able to feel like they're able to experience connection. So we want you to be well connected, to be well informed, and to be well inspired. And so today we're going to be introducing you to an amazing woman that's fairly new to our community, but I believe that she is going to be very, very impactful. Her name is L.A. Roberts, out of that Georgia area. Hello, L.A. How are you?
I am amazing. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. We are so excited to welcome you to our community and feature you as one of the incredible spotlight women that's part of our community. Just offering your background, your expertise, your resiliency, and your way to navigate some things so that you can reach back and help others. So tell us a little bit about LA.
Ooh, that's a loaded question, sugar. What do you want to know? Okay. I can tell you that I'm a little girl from the south side of Chicago, and I currently reside in Atlanta. I am the founder of I Inspire Global, where ordinary people with extraordinary stories change the world. I'm an international best-selling author, a radio personality. I am D, all of the above. It's so loaded. I need you to tell me, ask me more, because there's so much that I have. So
That is so good. Yeah, you are off to a great start. You are off to a great start. And we have so many women in our community that's aspiring to become authors, to take their books and their stories to the next level. So talk to us a little bit about what services do you provide? Like, who is the ideal potential client for you, readers of your book? Like, who are you really talking to?
you know what? Honestly, I'm talking to me, because your ideal client should be who you can relate to. And so I would say I'm talking to me about 10 or 12 years ago. The young girl who was trying to determine if her story was worth sharing. I'm talking to the individual who may feel as if they are lost and trying to determine whether or not they want to move forward or not. They could be in grief, they could be in loss of some type. I am talking to the individuals that are just working at 10% and knowing that they should be working at 100%, but really can't find the energy to move forward. I'm really talking to me. And so when I talk to any type of clients or anyone that wants to work with me, I can relate on a different level, because it was me in the past. And I'm able to show people the other side of through, because no matter what it is you're going through at this particular time, you can make it to the other side. So it's me.
Wow, that was so much fire right there. But what really grabbed me and snatched me up is when you said the other side of through, because we're in the thick of things, we don't see it out oftentimes. So tell us about one of the cornerstone pivotal moments on your journey that helped you to stay the course, because so many times we stop in the middle when we are on the brink of our breakthrough. So something had to happen. I feel it. I don't know what it is, but something had to happen to get you on the other side of through.
Absolutely. So listen, what I have to start with is the breakdown, because you won't understand my breakthrough unless you know what happened to make me break down. That day was October 27th, 2016, and that was the day that I lost my grandfather, affectionately known as Papa, Leon F. Howard Sr. And it was a day that I did not see coming. I mean, everybody knows that your loved ones will go one day, but you don't anticipate what day that is. And when he took his last breath, I felt like my whole life stopped. It completely was on hold. I didn't want to motivate anymore. I didn't want to encourage. I didn't want to do anything. What made me keep going is the fact that I made him a promise on that day. I whispered in his ear and I told him that I would continue to make him proud and everyone in the world would know his name. Now, in the nights when I was sitting in the middle of the living room floor with all the lights off and crying and just wanting to give up, I was suicidal at the time. I did not want to live. I literally told my godmother that if I die today, I'll be okay because I know that my papa will meet me at the gates. Like I was okay. And then I realized that I had to keep going because I made him a promise. And so the promise is what opened up my eyes a little bit more to breaking through to the other side. It's not an immediate thing that happens. It was seriously a journey that I had to get on. But the first thing was acknowledging that I did make a promise, and I could not do that sitting in the dark.
Powerful. So tell us a little bit about your grandfather, because it sounds like he was a man that really had a serious impact on his granddaughter. So tell us a little bit about your grandfather, please.
Oh, yes. I always like to gush over him. Leon F. Howard Sr. was an absolutely amazing man. He taught me how to love. He taught me how to be, polite and poised. He put me in opera and ballet. He made me feel like I can do anything in the world. He nicknamed me Queen. So anything that I wanted to do, it was going to be done because my papa believed in me. And that was from a little girl. There was absolutely nothing that I could tell him that I wanted to do that he wouldn't believe in. And so he was raised as an orphan. His parents passed away as a very young child. And so he went into foster care. Him and his seven siblings went into foster care, and he worked very, very hard to take care of my grandmother, Annie Lou Howard, and my mom and my uncle. He actually was a custodial worker for the city of Chicago for years. He moved into a beautiful neighborhood in Hyde Park and purchased a home at the end of the 50s, which was a big thing for the south side of Chicago and Hyde Park. It's very affluent. And so he was a hardworking, beautiful, loving spirit. And I wear him around my neck, this necklace right here, and he's just amazing. And I miss him every single day, but he instilled in me everything that I am. And he always knew who I would be, even when I didn't. So he was the inspiration for my life.
Wow. And everything that you're sharing is really resonating with me because my maiden name is Howard. And so I remember us, we definitely gonna have to have a longer conversation because my maiden name is Howard. We come from a huge family. And I remember us going to visit relatives in Chicago a lot.
Oh,
And it was because I'm from Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
hey, cousin.
Yeah.
Girl, okay.
Yes, yes. And so I'm like, oh yeah, we gotta have a conversation because yeah, my father's side of the family was the Howards and they were just a huge family. So definitely. So okay, so tell us about your how are your services packaged? How do people there's something that you're going to share in your article that we're so excited to have you as a spotlight contributor and being part of Be Well Travel and Lifestyle magazine. Tell us about your book and just who is the person, because of what you shared, I know that we have women in our community that's dealing with grief. I know that we have women that's trying to catch their voice in time of transition and lots of things happening. So talk to us a little bit about what that looks like and how your service is extended.
Absolutely. And I'm glad you said that because some people think that grief is only attached to death of a person. And that's not true. You can grieve the loss of a job. You can grieve the loss of your hair, actually, like now I don't have my curls anymore. I don't know what to do. I can't put a ponytail, whatever. You can grieve anything, and people go through stages. And so I'm glad that you said that, because a lot of people don't understand that that is truly a process that we go through in any area of our lives. So there's actually a couple of things that I'm about to reboot. I have a opportunity called Sister Sweet Talks. I actually used to do those back in 2018. I believe I started Sister Sweet Talks, or 17, where I would get a group of women together and we would do one-on-one and group coaching together. Okay, that's one way. Another way is at the beginning of next year, either January or February. I'm unsure yet because I'm in my planning stage. I'm going to have another retreat. I've had two already. It's called Relax, Release, and Breathe. That'll be coming back. And then, of course, I can always do keynotes like I've been doing and such. And so there's a lot of different ways that you can connect and find me. So did I answer your question? Because I feel like
Yes.
it's in some.
Absolutely. Yes, you sure did. So and you're going to keep us up to date because you're going to be in the magazine. So we'll be able to feature your upcoming retreats and any events that you're doing during this time, and make sure that we are leveraging, and you're leveraging the Be Well community to get the word out, because we want our community to be well connected to people that can help us move to the next level. And you're definitely one of those women. So tell us, and as we prepare to kind of close up the conversation, tell us a little bit about how you can leverage the Be Well community in the magazine, in our online community.
Well, I would say that, community is everything. And just making sure that the communication is open and being able to know what everybody has to offer, right? Because there are so many different gifts and talents out there that a lot of people don't even know they have. That's something else that I help people do too. I help them tap into what it is that they may not even think is there. And so, leveraging the community, I am a fan of meeting individuals who want to do more and are not stuck in the norm, right? Because there's so many different things that we can do in the world. And so I plan on talking to and shaking hands and meeting as many of you as I possibly can when I get to Arizona and online, because I believe that we can all help one another go to the next level. And if there's anything that I can assist with, getting someone to the next level. Oh, I forgot to tell you, I have a radio show too. So I do interviews. Yay. Um, just a lot. So I am an open book. I am the same way everywhere I go. And I hope that we can start a beautiful relationship.
Wow. Well, we are so thankful that Saskia Christian connected us with you. That's again one of the pillars of Be Well, is that we have women that share and connect us with other powerful women. I don't know if I ever would have met LA, but Saskia Christian came to one of our events, and she knows our commitment to hosting impactful events that can have long lasting relationships beyond the event. And she was like, Carmen, you must meet LA. So I'm so happy that she connected us.
Okay.
Tell me about your book.
The name of the book is Against All Odds. I have the amazing opportunity to co-author this book with none other than Lisa Nichols. It's myself along with some other authors. It's my first anthology. And if you choose an anthology, you're going to choose it with somebody like Lisa. Okay. This particular book is absolutely amazing. It is a book that is full of stories of resilience and breakthroughs and breakdowns. And you'll get to know a little bit more about my process through the pain. So I'm not going to tell you too much because you need to get your copy.
Right. Well, we are super excited. Lisa Nichols, many of us are huge fans of her. So congratulations on being able to be part of that anthology for the book. And so thank you so much once again for being such an important part of our September 14th event and being a part of Be Well Travel and Lifestyle magazine. We truly appreciate you and look forward to introducing you to our community.
Thank you so much for having me. It has been a pleasure, and I look forward to doing